Hello, everybody. This is Wrestling Rampage. I'm Joey.
I'm Tommy.
I'm Thomas.
And right now, we're going to do the WWE Raw review for August 29th, 2016. Just went off the air about 30 minutes ago. And the Raw, the show itself was not all that great, in my opinion.
Nah, it wasn't all that good.
The main event was probably the best match on the card.
Yeah.
But with that being said, make sure that you guys like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WrestlingRampage2. Follow us on Twitter at WrestleRampage. Hit that subscribe button because we do have other awesome videos that we're going to be bringing out to you guys this week and next week.
Yes.
Right here on Wrestling Rampage. So you guys make sure you guys do that. And also, feel free to join in on the conversation during this video through our Twitter at Wrestle Rampage. So all you gotta do is type that in to tweet us at Wrestle Rampage, only one word. And you guys can give us your guys' opinions and your guys' thoughts on this Raw. Raw starts off with a memorial picture of the passing of a great manager and a five-time WWF Tag Team Champion in Mr. Fuji.
Yeah.
The inventor of the Fuji armbar. And later on, we get a little video package of Mr. Fuji and all of his accomplishments.
Yep.
Wrestled in the WWF back in the 1960s and 1970s.
Yeah, he managed Hours of Pain, the Berserker, Hush,
Demolition.
The Orient Express, Yokozuna. He was a good manager.
He was a good manager.
Al Morocco. He managed a lot of people.
And
Mr. Fuji would be sadly missed.
he will be. WWE Hall of Famer and a Hall of Fame career.
Yeah,
no doubt.
Condolences to his family.
Yes, condolences to Mr. Fuji's family at this sad time. We start off Raw with the four men that are going to be in the main event of Monday Night Raw as they're cutting a promo on each other with Corey Shit Graves in the ring. And they're cutting a promo on each of them. Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Big Cass. And pretty entertaining promo set.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, Kevin Owens is like, what do you want me to say? I'm Kevin Owens, and I'm going to be the new Universal Champion.
Like, their promos were great, Kevin Owens, Big Cass, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins, they did pretty good, but didn't really need Corey Graves in there.
No, he didn't really need Corey
He was
Graves.
kind of just there,
Mhm.
just there, fucking.
No, he was kind of
basically just there to get camera time and his fucking shitty tattoos and his shitty rat tail.
No, what he was
All
doing
this
was
shit.
just taking up space. Really, that's about all thing he was doing, just taking up space.
And when they get to Roman Reigns, instead of talking, he just hits Kevin Owens and knocks him off the stool.
Yeah.
And it ends up in a big schmoz.
And that was the end of that.
Yeah, and then they took a commercial break and all that crap.
Then we come back to a great promo by Chris Jericho talking to Philip.
Yep. Tom
Phil.
Phillips.
Calling him Phil here, and saying that Neville is pretty heated for what happened last week. Let's just be honest, Neville didn't have a chance of winning that match against Kevin Owens last week.
Come on, Owens would have won One with or without Jericho. Let's don't kid ourselves.
And he's pretty heated. And Chris Jericho is like, you know what he's going to get tonight, Phil? And Phil's like, it? What do you mean it? That doesn't even make sense, you stupid idiot. He's going to get the gift of Jericho.
What everybody out there wants and needs.
Drink it in, man. And we get a match between Chris Jericho versus Neville. And I know that you brought up during the match as we were watching it, Chris Jericho and Neville had a match, which was Neville's injury. He got injured in that match with his ankle, which put him on the shelf for a while. So it was a pretty decent match.
Yeah, it was an okay match.
You know, especially to start off Raw with.
Yeah. Chris Jericho got the walls of Jericho on Neville, and Neville taps out.
Yes. You know, when I'm looking at all these matches, that was probably the best match that wasn't the main event.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be honest. Feel free to join in on the conversation
Neville
on
versus
Twitter.
Jericho was the best one besides the main event.
Yeah, feel free to join in on Twitter. You can tweet us at Wrestle Rampage. We'll read your tweets live on air for you guys' thoughts and your guys' questions and opinions. You guys can feel free to tweet us. And Chris Jericho wins, Walls of Jericho, and Ixnay on that. Then we get to a jobber promo of a girl that has been wrestling in the Houston area named Ion.
Old Ion.
Old Ion, and she said that she has the heart the size of Texas. Well, she has a match with Nia Jax, and
Mama fat chick.
Once again,
No
a
disrespect to
no-namer
that girl.
takes the ball. Now Jack still has to prove to me that
I'm
she
just
can win a
saying, like,
match without it being some no-name. Get somebody now, Jack, that's on the roster.
I'm just saying, I'm getting pretty bored of these jobber matches.
I am too. It's
You know,
becoming me a joke.
But to me, Nia Jax, the only reason she's being pushed is because she's part of the One YE family. That's the only reason.
Face somebody on the roster, and then I'll give you props, Nia Jax. Until then, you don't have no props at all from me. Sorry.
And, you know, facing Billy Kay and Ion, some of these chicks that nobody really cares about.
Don't get you nowhere.
They're probably good in their area, just starting out. But when you come to WWE, you got to bring more than just what you have. And Nia Jax just demolished them because, well, that was their job anyway. But come on, they didn't even put up one effort.
I'm tired of these jobber matches.
And Nia Jax ends up just demolishing this.
I'm getting tired of the jobber matches with Nia Jax and Braun Strowman.
This Ion.
Sick of it.
Ion chick just demolishes her.
Yeah, let's just move on from that garbage.
Then we get a promo from Dr. Anderson and Dr. Gallows.
Now, I did enjoy that until I saw the nurse Dana Brooke.
Then we get the nurse Dana Brooke involved in it. Which I don't see what the fuck Dana Brooke has to do with Gallows and Anderson.
I don't know. It just seemed like they were thrown together tonight for some kind of unknown reason.
Yes.
Well, they did. Well, Dana Brooke did have a conversation with Bailey.
Yeah, they had a conversation before Bailey seen the New Day in the back.
Yeah.
And
And she goes, "I'll get Gallows and Anderson." Well, she did, but that ain't gonna help you much.
then
No disrespect to Gallows and Anderson.
Not the way Gallows and Anderson's been treated. They sure as hell ain't gonna help them then.
But they're getting treated to be Dudley Boy's version too.
Exactly.
I'm just being honest.
There's no.
Well,
ties.
they did take out the Dudley Boys last week,
Wow,
and they talk about old farts.
You took out another shitty team just like you.
Yeah. A team
that has potential to be a good team, but you know.
But as far as we know, or anybody else really knows, the Dudley Boys are already on their way out. They've noticed their retirement. Thank God. And me, if I was putting matches like they were put in, I'd be wanting it over too. Thank God.
Then tonight we get a video package of each competitor that is in the
I did enjoy those little mini videos.
I enjoyed those. They were kind of cool.
The first one was Seth Rollins. Coming back from his career-threatening injury with his knee, for some odd reason, just not pulling it out. He came back and beat Roman Reigns, but then Dean Ambrose took the belt right afterwards, and Seth didn't defeat Finn Balor at SummerSlam, and it's just it's been a roller coaster for him coming and. Which culminated here tonight on Raw.
Yep.
Then we get another jobber match, in my opinion, but this is my opinion. Already in the ring, we see Jinder Mahal. Don't hinder Jinder.
Oh, Jinder Mahal. Yeah, I'm gonna sign with WWE. Yeah, I beat Heath Slater. But can I just appear on Superstars and be a ham and egger on Raw? Why, sure, Jinder Mahal. No way. You dumb mother. Worst signings WWE has ever made. Kurt Hawkins. In the middle of I'm ready to do the job with my shitty fucking grim friends.
Fucking Jinder Mahal takes on Sami Zayn.
Fuck, who do you think's gonna win that fucking match? If you believe Jinder Mahal's gonna win, goddamn, go back to Arabian or whatever the fuck he's from.
Well, Jinder got hindered because
I'm sorry, I got sick and tired. Like WWE makes shitty signings to me. Jinder Mahal, what's he worth? He probably ain't worth $50,000 to me. He sucks. Worst signing.
Then you've got
Kurt Hawkins, worst signing. I could name like fucking a lot. Shelton Benjamin, good signing. Rhino, good signing. Goddamn.
I agree with you on that right there, Bates. But then again, you can also look at WWE signings of signing the best wrestlers there is and still yet treating them like shit. Giving them shitty fucking matches.
Yeah, but no one cares.
That's right.
Yeah, but no one cares about Jinder Mahal when he got signed. Like no one gave a fuck. Like I didn't give a fuck. I didn't care that they signed Jinder Mahal.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that's a good signing.
And for SmackDown,
Kurt Hawkins. Kurt Hawkins. Whoa.
Fact. Nobody gives a fuck about Kurt Hawkins.
No one gives a fuck. Fact. Yeah.
You can put that on a little board.
No. Kurt Hawkins, fact. Probably the only one that cares is Grim. I'm just saying.
And of course, Sami Zayn pulls out the victory over Jinder Mahal.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Well, and to me, we'll get down to the last jobber match, and I just want to say something after we get to one of these jobber matches that we're gonna get to here soon. We get the Big Cass video package.
Yeah.
Of him only being in the WWE for a few months now. He made his debut right after WrestleMania with Enzo on the Raw brand. They did get drafted to Raw during the draft. Big Cass, 7 foot tall, the biggest guy in the match.
Tonight was his big night too.
Yeah,
big night.
One of the biggest matches of his career.
Exactly.
Especially single wise. That he's looking forward to trying to become the new WWE Universal Champion. Then we get an update on Sasha Banks' injury.
I don't consider it an update.
To be honest with you, I don't know why the fuck they even had this on the show. Just for the simple fact of
it was on pre-show.
It was on the pre-show, and Lita was talking to Sasha Banks, and Sasha Banks is like, "Yeah, I'm going to come back, and I'm going to reclaim my women's championship."
When you coming back?
But you didn't state in that video when you're going to come back, so it's not really an injury update, if you ask me. It's just
It looked like me like she's just taking a break for a few days.
well, I mean, like, are you going to come back? Are you going to be back at
5 weeks?
You're going to be back at Night of Champions? Going to be back at Survivor Series?
Yeah, you didn't give his timetable.
No timetable whatsoever.
And on top of that, right there, she wasn't laying in no bed either. She was walking around.
And apparently she had a lower back injury from the match at SummerSlam against Charlotte. And Charlotte says, well, she can bring it. If she wants this, she can come and take it. Because Charlotte is on commentary with Michael Cole,
I want to talk about this
and Byron Saxton.
Is this the match with Bailey and New Day?
New Day, Kofi Kingston and Big E
versus the Dudley Boys version 2 and Bailey.
We get the New Day, Kofi Kingston and Big E teaming up with Bailey to take on Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows.
Dudley Boys version 2
with Dana Brooke.
Dudley Boys version 2.
It was an exciting match.
The reason why I'm calling them Dudley Boys version 2 is look at the booking. You got a great tag team from Japan and Anderson and Gallows, and then they're getting that job treatment, and fucking almost like the Dudley Boys, for God's sake, But let's get to this fucking match here. A 6-man tag. How much this 6-man tag was on fire? When they were doing the match and they came back from break, you could tell Byron Saxton, Corey Graves, Michael Cole, Charlotte didn't give a fuck because they were in the back where the TV camera was. The ring's right there, and fucking their back is turned. You can tell how much they don't give a fuck about this 6-man tag.
Yeah, when it showed over the
I'm just saying.
They weren't even watching the match.
They didn't really give a fuck.
They weren't even watching the match. Their back were even turned.
When they come back from break, what do we see? We see Charlotte with the women's title sitting. Fucking, they're all standing up, fucking backs turned to the ring, not giving a fuck about this 6-man tag. Like we're back on Raw. Yeah, we can see you don't care about this fucking match.
Well, and
if you don't fucking care, so why should we care then?
And just for everybody out there, Tommy actually did call the match.
I called the fucking match
before it even happened. That that Gallows, Anderson, and Dana Brooke was going to lose, and it was going to be because of Dana Brooke.
Yeah, well, it'll be because of Gallows and Anderson.
And it was.
There you go, Bailey to Bailey, like you called it.
Gallows, Anderson, New Day has a big schmoz on the outside.
Bailey got belly to belly, Dana Brooke, and that was the end of that.
And Dana Brooke loses another one.
But you see, here's the point I'm trying to make. Why are they putting Gallows and Anderson in bullshit matches like this right here? They don't want bullshit matches. They want the tag team titles, New Day. What the fuck's wrong with you? Why, are you setting roadblocks for them or something?
You think New Day's scared?
I think they're fucking scared because they know. And when you get them in that ring and nobody's going to run in to save their fucking ass, that their titles are gone.
You think they're scared?
So goddamn bunch of little punk-ass bitches.
So you consider the New Day scared?
They're scared.
You think they're scared?
I think they're fucking scared.
I dare to say it to the New Day's face right there.
You're fucking scared, you little punk-ass bitches.
We get a promo in the back of Cesaro.
I want to say this right
here.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I know that we were talking about this.
I want to say this right here, right up front, right now on this fucking camera.
Go ahead.
Cesaro's getting underutilized on Raw. It fucking sucks. He's a fucking top guy in my fucking opinion. A great fucking talent.
Go to fucking SmackDown, man.
Cesaro, you're underappreciated. You're underutilized.
I think that's where Gallows and Anderson are being SmackDown.
You're fucking underutilized and underappreciated. Goddamn. SmackDown is, go to SmackDown. Fucking trade one of their shitty talent for you. Because SmackDown does have a lot of shitty talent, by the way.
Raw, you could have Zack Ryder and
Mojo Rawley. Yeah, you want those? Hey, we'll trade you Mojo Rawley and Zack Ryder for Gallows and Anderson.
No trade. But
You know,
he
yeah,
talked.
like I say,
He's talking
under-
about how he's lost in the shuffle.
Yeah, he is.
He's
Oh,
being
he is.
underutilized, which he technically is.
Exactly.
You got him in a best of 7 series with
And
Sheamus.
what do they win?
Hey, I'm gonna say something right here, right now. I'm
Good.
not a big Sheamus fan. He's even underutilized on Raw. You know?
Well, I don't really like Sheamus.
Well, I don't either, but he's kind of underutilized on Raw too, for God's sake.
I think he deserves everything he's getting.
Well, come on, the man was the former world heavyweight champion, for God's sake.
So was the Great Khali, but that didn't prove nothing.
Well, he's way better than Bray
So does
Wyatt.
Jack Swagger, but that didn't prove nothing.
Well, who gives a fuck about Jack?
Here's the
Swagger?
thing that's bothering me.
I'm
Now, they
just
got
saying,
these
yeah.
guys in the best of 7
But
series.
Cesaro's really underutilized.
And what are they fighting for? They're not fighting for a goddamn
I heard
fucking
they're
thing.
fighting for a title match. But what?
Somewhere
I don't know
down the line, that's what they was mentioned. Somewhere down the line, you do this. Somewhere down the line, there'll be a title match.
I heard
So fuck somewhere down the line. I want a title right now.
Fuck. Shame. How many times has Cesaro beaten Sheamus? 3 times already, and he wants to make it 5, 6, 7.
Well, we do, and Sheamus cuts a promo himself in the ring, saying that he is going to demolish, Cesaro, no problems asked, and we get the second match of the best of 7 series, which they're fighting for absolutely fucking nothing. Best of 7 series with Cesaro and Sheamus, and everybody knows the first match was held at SummerSlam on the pre-show.
Hell, was supposed to be on the SummerSlam card.
It was on the kickoff show. And Sheamus ends up beating Cesaro in that encounter.
Yeah.
Then
So
we have the second match
you-
tonight here on Raw.
You went down twice.
Yeah,
Come on,
basically,
man. You've
that-
got to get your stuff
Cesaro
together,
lost,
man.
You know?
Cesaro lost once again. But then again, the one thing that I did enjoy is how the match did end.
Yeah, well, that backdrop on the ring post.
Yeah,
you
Yes.
know?
that was bad.
And then after that, Sheamus got him in a clover leaf.
That was it.
And Cesaro tapped
He had no
out.
choice but to tap it
Now
out.
Cesaro's got to fucking come back here. Because he's
I
down
mean, he
That's
does-
two-
he
two
definitely
and
does.
zip.
I mean,
You know,
come on,
he's
Cesaro,
down
man, you've
two-
got to come back, and you're down 2 now. Hey, 2 more and it's done. It's over for you.
Yeah. Best of 7 series is if Sheamus wins 4 matches, you're already done.
You're already
Yeah,
done.
so you need to get
You
this
got to
win.
push him. You got to push him to make it 7.
But I even said this to you guys. I don't really care that much about this feud or these matches.
I don't
I
either.
do like the best of
I-
7 series concept, but they could have did
They-
something better with it.
They could have put it like a title on the line, some kind of title, something that
Or
them
fucking
guys.
title shot.
Yes, whoever wins this gets a title shot. Why
Now,
not?
then it'll be worth it,
But I
I
mean,
haven't heard nothing about this best of 7 series.
Yeah.
They don't get none of it. What is it? Just competition?
something about what Gia Mick Foley said was it's about pride. I'm like,
Pride, fuck.
pride. I want
Pride.
fucking money. I don't want no
Pride.
fucking pride.
Pride. Why don't you put Miguel fucking Estrada and just fucking Savio Vega?
Pride,
Fucking pride.
Nick. I want fucking money, Nick. I don't want a pride.
I want a belt. I don't want no fucking pride.
I want money, and money is in the championship belts. If you're champion, you get more cheese. Okay, I want the more cheese. I want the belt.
Goddamn.
But-
take Kevin Nash, I want more money.
I need some extra cheddar.
Yeah, I need some more money.
That's why I'm gonna make $40,000 in 2
Damn
weeks
right.
and not do a fucking
Exactly.
thing,
Goddamn right.
but blow my
Oh,
quad.
no. I'm gonna go to WCW and fucking jump in the goddamn fucking pool
Be the-
for $40,000.
because I'm the Cannonball
Damn
champion
right,
of 98.
Right.
Sorry, we're getting off track with this. But Cesaro is down by 2, and Cesaro needs to pick it up and get a win.
Yeah,
Yes,
right.
he does.
Then we have the Kevin Owens video package.
I enjoyed the Kevin Owens as well.
Loved it.
Love it.
And going into this match tonight for the Universal Championship, I know that you were going with Seth Rollins. I was going with Kevin Owens, and Pops was actually going to go for Kevin Owens as well.
Well, I would have been happy as long as it wasn't Roman Reigns.
We already know that.
Goddamn right, you know.
Hell, I could put a bet on
Fuck,
that.
you could have put it on Big Cass and I had no problem.
Oh, we already know that.
You're damn right. As long as it ain't Roman Reigns, I'm good.
And, of course, we have the Kevin Owens video package. Then we go to another jobber match.
Oh, yes.
This is the last jobber match of the night. Well, take that back. It wasn't the last jobber match of the night. But, we get Braun Strowman, once again, comes out.
Here he comes with his black tank top and his fucking brown pants.
And he's going to take on America O.
Miracle.
And
of course, this jobber didn't do fancy well.
He just pretty much
he got his ass beat.
It's another one.
He just got his ass beat, just like James Ellsworth, just like Johnny Knockout, who likes big sweaty men.
And fucking.
He unmasked the dude too.
He unmasked the guy, and fucking the referee put a towel over his head so don't see the poor guy.
Another jobber match.
We don't want you to know who Miracle is.
Strowman, you have got just like I said. Just like I said, you guys can prove something.
Yeah, take on some guys.
Take on the roster, man.
Take on fucking Darren Young.
Take on somebody. Take on somebody. I agree. Take on somebody that's least on the roster.
And, least on the goddamn roster. You can take on both the shining.
For both of these, I'm going to tell you what.
I just want.
You guys didn't show me shit.
You didn't show me nothing.
Well, and this is where I want to stop right here and talk about just real brief. This is the reason why I enjoy and I watch SmackDown more. This is the reason why. Almost every match on SmackDown has a purpose. Yeah. It's a decent or good match.
Yeah.
Sometimes even a great match.
That match that
they have zero job matches.
They had a great match last week with Dolph Ziggler and AJ Styles. That match was fucking great.
That match was awesome as shit. Dolph Ziggler, man.
The tag team tournament.
The tag team tournament was good.
Great.
I already knew some of them would lose, like the Ascension. That's no surprise. And Breezango.
This is the reason why I'm a SmackDown fan.
But at least
more
they're
than
using their fucking roster.
Yeah.
Not bringing in fucking Johnny Knockout or fucking Cornbread Haynes or
well,
fucking.
See, this is what I'm getting to. Is this is that's
Phil Baba Ganoush.
That's why I enjoy SmackDown more. Is
because bringing in jobbers.
You guys using all your guys' talent as much as you guys can.
Yeah.
And Raw is having, 3 to 4.
They have way more talent.
3 to 4 jobber matches every goddamn Raw.
Here's the thing.
And they got way more talent than
Raw
SmackDown
has. More talent than SmackDown has.
But SmackDown is bringing it on, baby. They're bringing it on. They don't care. They're pushing them out there. They're shoving them out there because it's good.
SmackDown. Raw has more talent than what SmackDown has.
And I understand, Raw has 1 more hour and everything. Well, listen, I hope when the cruiserweights come,
these job matches stop.
That these job matches fucking stop. And that's what I'm hoping.
Put some of these fucking cruiserweights in those job matches.
Yes.
I tell you what, I've been a wrestling fan for a lot of years.
Like I know job matches are good. But this ain't fucking 1995.
Way before these boys even thought of I was wrestling.
Yeah, this ain't the 80s and the 90s. No.
But let me tell you something.
You don't need
jobs. These jobs matches. What you're all doing right now is it's making me just what the fuck.
Well, this is not 80s and 90s no more. You don't need fucking jobbers. Jinder Mahal is a jobber to me, but he is on the roster. Well, use those type of guys.
That's just something I was wanting to say.
I'm tired of these job matches.
If you're going to do that, I can tell you what. If you're going to do something like this, put jobbers against jobbers.
No, this ain't fucking.
Hell, make it interesting. Hell, instead of the guys on the roster there coming in, put somebody that ain't up against somebody that ain't.
This ain't fucking
shit.
Make some excitement. Raw 93 where I'm watching.
Because you see somebody walk in
Shawn
there.
Michaels take on fucking John Crystal or something.
Yeah. You see now Jack or Strowman walk in there. You know what's going to happen. Somebody's going to get their asses kicked.
That's certainly not a guy on the roster.
You better know it.
No one cares.
But we're going to go and
let's just
we're going to go ahead from that. There's just something I need to get off my chest. Then we get Stephanie McMahon comes out. She brings out Paul Heyman to get the.
This was funny. I will admit, well, that's funny scene to it.
Brock Lesnar's little slap on the wrist.
Yeah, and let him go.
Yeah, pay his $500. You know, all Brock's got to do is
This
go.
motherfucker.
No, let me do it. All Brock's got to do is look under his couch and he'll find $500. You know?
Brock, how much did Brock make from that fucking Mark Hunt? What was it, $2 million, $2.5 million? $500 ain't shit to Brock Lesnar.
Well, goddamn, all he's got to do.
He can take his shit for $500.
No, fuck, all he's got to do is lift his fucking Jimmy John ass up and fucking look under the goddamn couch cushions, grab his $500. He goes, Stephanie.
Now, this right here ain't the insane part. The insane part to me
was he paid him in
he
ones.
paid it off with ones.
Was Brock and Paul going to the strip club afterwards, or what? Is what I was.
I don't know. I don't know. With all them ones, though, I wouldn't mind tagging along. That's where they were going.
Paul was like 1, 2.
Yeah, just kept on throwing it out there.
Which, you know,
it was just
funny and epic.
But it was.
Stephanie ends up slapping Paul Heyman, the money out of Paul Heyman's hands. It was me. I would have been down there trying to get that money.
Man, I jumped that barricade. Fucker, damn.
I'm going to the strip club tonight.
Yeah, buddy.
But
it's on Paul Heyman, Brock Lesnar.
That's right. And Stephanie said, you know, this is a serious matter, and she accepts.
Yeah, she said. She accepted the fine and also the apology that Paul Heyman said, which I don't believe a word he said.
No, I believe Paul Heyman. I believe Paul Heyman more than I believe Brock Lesnar.
Do you drink that ECW Kool-Aid there, Tommy? What did Jim Cornette say about Paul Heyman? He'd rather climb a tree and tell a lie than stay on the ground and tell the truth.
Yeah. Oh fuck! I believe anything with Paul. Damn right.
Then we get virtually another fucking jobber match in my fucking opinion.
Oh god.
And make a move, $1 million move.
Was he already in the fucking ring?
Yeah.
He's like, hey, yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, let's make Darren Young good again. Here's the look on my face while that match is going on.
Darren, Titus O'Neil is out there with his $1 million moves and his alligator shoes.
Yeah, fucking then here comes.
Oh no, I was in the kitchen fixing a sandwich.
You know,
yeah, he wasn't even care about this.
You know, make Darren Young great. I gave him Bob's voice. Here he goes with his fucking red suspenders. And here goes fucking Darren.
So we get a match between Darren Young and Titus O'Neil, the former top player. See, of course, they had to bring them out to super down the crowd.
Oh yeah, especially after Paul Heyman came in. You know, this time he settled down the crowd, and the crowd was like this while they were watching that match.
They were looking around like
looking around.
They were looking around like when Chris Warren and the DX band, man.
Yeah, just looking around. Nobody care. And fucking Titus O'Neil fucking did a fucking cocky pin, and fucking Darren Young rolls him up 1, 2, 3.
So got him in the crucifix.
And then weak ass Darren Young great again wins.
Yeah, and then Titus O'Neil got pissed off, beat up on Bob, and flashed Titus on Darren Young, and no one gave a fuck. And fucking when Darren Young got clashed with Titus, see Bob bouncing like a trampoline, and no one gave a fuck. Well,
then we get to the Roman Reigns video package, which absolutely nobody really gave two shits about. Which honestly,
I don't care about Roman Reigns.
Yeah, we know
that. I don't care. To me, it was a wasted draft pick. He would have been a free agent, I think. I wonder who drafted him. But his shitty package.
We did get a live tweet, and yes, you guys can live tweet us during our show right now here on Wrestling Rampage. We got a live tweet from @TNCouponer saying, "Do you think Brock versus Shane will be at Survivor Series, and then Brock versus Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania 33 could happen?"
Well, Daniel Bryan can't wrestle.
Daniel Bryan, I don't think he's going to be wrestling. I know people's been doing, he's going to face The Miz and he's going to win the Intercontinental. I doubt it.
Nah, that ain't gonna happen.
Actually, we were talking about this about
sure
Brock and Shane might be wrestling at Survivor Series,
Yeah.
or possibly WrestleMania
Yeah.
if they could stretch it out that long, which I doubt that they will.
Yeah.
Just because
I mean,
they have fucking 19 pay-per-views in a year. How the fuck do you have 19 pay-per-views in a fucking
that's
year?
too many.
That's just
way,
too many.
That's just fucking way too many.
We're wrestling fans, and we think 19 pay-per-views in a
That's
year
fucking many
is too
pay-per-views.
fucking many. So I mean, I would like to see that, even though Brock
really
probably wasn't
need.
gonna win, of course.
I know one pay-per-view I saw on there. They don't even deserve to be on this.
What's that?
Fucking Roadblock.
Roadblock to me last year was probably the suckiest
It was like a fucking house show.
Oh, you,
No, it looked like a fucking house show.
It did.
It did. Only thing was different. You see Roadblock apron. That's all you see. Well,
you see, you really got to hand it to Shane, though. Really, if he does do this, I don't really look for it. But if he does, I mean, God, he faced the Undertaker, though. I mean,
They lost and still got the job, didn't they?
and why not take on Brock Lesnar? Hell, but that's neither here nor there. Maybe it might happen, maybe not. You really don't know.
You never know. But thank you for that question.
Yes, that was a very good question too.
But we get the main event of the evening tonight, which is the Fatal 4-Way elimination match to crown the new WWE Universal Champion. Now, I know that you were talking about this, how
Yes.
Stephanie was coming out saying this is going to be the first ever Universal Champion. No, it's not.
Yeah.
That's definitely wrong.
I don't even want. First Universal Champion has been Balor.
Yes, he only held it for one day, but that's still in the record books.
He is the first Universal Champion.
But we get Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns versus Big Cass. And everybody knows
it was a great
it was a great fatal four. I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to say this. I said it before, and I'm going to say it again right for the camera. To me, Raw, that right there, fatal four-way is the best match of Raw tonight.
And
first one eliminated, pop-up powerbomb, was Big Cass.
he didn't get it with.
Oh no, he didn't.
Fucking Roman Reigns did the goddamn fucking Superman punch.
Yeah, that was it.
And
then he
did the fucking kick, and then fucking Kevin Owens jumped over the frog splash.
That's what it was.
That was it. And that right
It took
there.
3 moves to get him out of there.
But Big Cass got eliminated first, so now we only have Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns. And it was going Roman Reigns' way. He did the drive-by.
Of course, it was going his fucking way.
To Seth Rollins. He did the Superman punch to Kevin Owens 5,000 fucking times.
Yeah, that's all he knows how to do.
And then he spears Seth Rollins. And out of nowhere in camera view, we see the COO of the WWE, Triple H.
I enjoyed it. When I see
You enjoyed seeing that big fucking nose and the fucking buzz cut.
Yes, I enjoyed it. I fucking enjoyed it. And Triple H.
And what does he do?
Triple H goes, "Come here, Roman." Kick in the gut, pedigree on his fucking Adderall ass. And he's got a bitch with Adderall too, Eva Marie. They should probably get along there together and fucking take Adderall.
We'll not get in with even that. Fuck that bitch.
Triple H rolls him in the ring.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins goes for the pin.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, so Roman Reigns is gone.
That's the only one I cared about.
So now it's only down to Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins and Triple H takes off his fucking blue blazer jacket,
Yeah, right.
goes over to the side.
He means business when the blazer comes
Oh
off.
yeah. That's when the real business shows up.
That's right.
Um,
It's all business when that blazer comes off.
hold on, we got another one. Tommy, would you draft Roman Reigns just to make his life miserable?
Yes.
I bet you fucking would.
That's another Bobby Heenan phrase.
And that's from @TAQ Potter, saying that would you draft Roman Reigns just to make him miserable?
Yes.
And
I would do it, and I'd be like, you're going to fucking watch them. You're going to watch the fucking. I want you to drag them ropes. I want you to drag the ropes all the way. I want you to put up the fucking ring. All
you're
right.
gonna clean my car.
You're going to clean
You're gonna
your
walk
car.
my dog.
You know, you're going to fucking wrestle. You're going to job there. You'll even job the fucking Santino Morello, if I tell you.
But Triple H
I'd
makes
have to
his,
tell you to kiss my ass and walk away.
Triple H makes his way around the ringside
Yep.
to where Kevin Owens is. Throw Kevin Owens in the ring. And proceeds to grab Kevin Owens. Here comes Seth Rollins. Boot to Seth Rollins. And pedigree.
I didn't expect that.
Triple H turns on Seth Rollins.
I don't know why he did that.
And
This is
Kevin
because-
Owens.
Hang on.
Kevin Owens goes down
Hang on. Let me finish here.
to the 1, to the 2, to the 3.
Hang on.
New WWE Universal Champion, Kevin
I have no problem with that.
Owens.
I have no problem with that.
I love it.
I have no problem with it.
I love it.
Here's why I have no problem with it. It ain't Roman Reigns. So why should I care?
But going
know,
back, going back to Triple H turn on Seth Rollins, why?
Why? He'll tell you the reason why I think.
And see, when Triple H was leaving after that, Stephanie was looking at him. Mick
Yeah.
Foley was looking at
they
him.
were all looking at him. Here's the reason why I think Triple H is little
You think this could lead to a Triple H Seth Rollins match, maybe at Survivor Series?
good, but I think the reason why Triple H turned on Seth Rollins is because he knows Seth Rollins is better than he is in his old buzz cut ass.
Really?
I don't believe that for a minute, but anyway.
I do. You
I'm gonna
know,
go with Slow Petty Caveman.
You know what's fucking Triple H gonna do to Seth Rollins? You know what's Triple H really gonna do? The game, the king of creams, the cerebral assassin. You know, fucking licking the right crack. You know what's he gonna do?
No, that's Seth
You
Rollins that's licking the right crack.
No, that's Triple H licking the right crack. You know, he's the one married to the boss's daughter.
That seems like to me like
So he's licking the right crack.
Looks like to me that like Seth
But,
Rollins is trying to
But
move.
I like Triple H outside of the
Listen. I'll like Stephanie's crack too to
But-
become top dog of WWE
But here's
myself.
the thing. You know, to me, you know, I think he's just a little bit scared of Seth Rollins because Seth Rollins is better than he is. You know, Seth Rollins, you know, he didn't have to fucking. He wasn't the one that fucking in 2002. Yeah, hand me that world title, Eric.
No, he's trying to do it here in 2016.
Yeah, exactly.
Big difference.
Just
And,
years apart, people. Just remember that.
And you know, I just think Triple H is a little bit intimidating. He's like, oh, I just noticed something. Seth Rollins is a better worker than I am. You damn right he's better working than you are.
We got a live tweet from @TNQ Power saying happy that Fight Owens Fight
Oh, I'm happy.
won
that
the
Owens
Universal
won.
title. Now we need AJ Styles to win the WWE title.
You know, I'm happy
At
Kevin
Backlash.
Owens won. I have no problem with Kevin Owens. I like Kevin Owens. I have no problem with Kevin Owens winning that crappy ass title. And it is crappy ass. I'm just being
The
honest.
fruit roll-up title.
Yeah, the fruit roll up title, foot by the foot title, whatever you want to fucking call it. I hate that fucking title.
But we get the new WWE Universal Champion, Kevin
I have no problem with it. I like Kevin Owens.
Owens.
He deserves it.
I marked that one. I seen that
He deserves it.
because of that's what I was going for.
But
That
Triple H better watch who the fuck he's fucking with.
We're talking about the cerebral assassin. We're talking about the King of Kings. We're talking about the slow-pitted caveman.
Yeah, but
We're talking about the guy who fucking almost ended Marty Garter's career with that pedigree.
We're talking about the guy that fucking, then we're talking about the guy who fucked Katie Vick. I'm just saying.
We're getting off topic here. But that was the WWE. That was the WWE Raw review for August 29, 2016. Are you glad Owens won the title?
I'm glad he won. I just didn't like the way he won it. Here's the thing. Here's the thing with me. All the matches, the match started out good until Petty Caveman come out. What he should have done was stay in the back, stay with NXT because that's where he belongs. That's where he's supposed to be. But I think he just wanted to be put on TV, and that's why he come out.
It was a shock.
Kevin Owens didn't really need Triple H. I think Kevin Owens could have done it all on his own.
Well, I have no problem with Kevin Owens winning, so I'm glad.
I wish it could have went some other way because now people are going to say, well, Kevin Owens just like the same thing. Like the same thing.
Next thing coming up is I'm gonna say right here I'm going to SmackDown, you know. Mr. Dean Ambrose better shine that fucking WWE World Heavyweight title. He ain't taking on mid-card Ziggler here, baby.
You're taking on the greatest wrestler.
He ain't taking on Mr. Booty Shaker.
The show off.
Yeah, he ain't taking on
You're taking on what?
He's taking on the phenomenal AJ Styles.
No, he's taking on the greatest wrestler
on SmackDown.
No, in the WWE today.
He is taking on the
AJ
greatest
Styles.
wrestler on SmackDown. I'm saying.
No.
Saying.
He's better than anybody on Raw.
Well, fuck,
in my opinion.
Well, to me, he's better than the entire SmackDown fucking roster.
So he better, Dean Ambrose better grab his fucking tank top. He better be wiping that belt.
He better be wiping that belt. He better get his blue jeans on. And he better tape up his fists. And he better be ready. And he better be having that leather jacket on. Better be ready to hand that belt to AJ Styles. Because you ain't taking on no fucking booty shaker here.
But we will be doing the WWE Backlash prediction video next week, I believe. Yep. We usually do it a week or some within that week of that time frame. So you can come back and watch that. You can watch our prediction video.
If you people watch it, you know how fucking crap it was. Believe me, you know the Fatal 4 match was the best fucking match of the card to me. I'm sorry.
No doubt about it. Match of the night.
It could have been a little better if Triple H would mind. I'd like to see what happened if Triple H would have kept his fucking big nose in NXT.
Triple H can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah, we know that.
WWE Raw review for August 29, 2016. If you guys enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like it. Don't forget to share it. Make sure that you guys like us on Facebook, facebook.com/Wrestling Rampage 2. Follow us on Twitter at Wrestle Rampage. You could during some of our videos, you guys can live tweet us during those shows at Wrestle Rampage. You guys can do that, and don't forget to subscribe to Wrestling Rampage. Hit that subscribe button because we're going to be bringing some more videos to you guys. We're going to be doing some debates here soon with some certain topics that hopefully you guys will enjoy.
And what our debates do, they always end up in arguments.
Yes. If you guys hear our debates, they always ended up really heated. And I know somebody here gets awful mad.
You better know it.
He gets mad when we just watch wrestling.
I get fucking totally blinded, but I'm a fucking emotional person, and when I believe what I say, motherfucker, you better believe it.
So make sure you guys come back. So we'll make sure you hit that subscribe button because once you hit that subscribe button, our videos will pop up on your YouTube account, so you guys don't have to come and search for us. It just makes it easier that way for you guys. So make sure you guys do that. Wrestling Rampage is that cream that rises to the top.
Cream of the crop.
And nobody does it better.